Hello, everyone. Welcome to another awesome FileMaker Day. Every day is a FileMaker Day when you work with the FileMaker platform. Hi, I'm Richard Carlton, creator of FMTraining.tv, where we provide training in the most elegant way possible. How about that? So, Richard Carlton here. Hopefully, everyone's going good. The broadcast is going good. I want to make sure we get an audio check on the Twitch and YouTube side. Today is going to be another awesome day. We have Nick Hunter here. We'll jump to Nick momentarily. That would be great. Twitch audio is good. That's fantastic. So, real quick. So, FMTraining.tv is every day at 1 o'clock at this time slot. Monday through Friday, we're providing FileMaker training on a wide variety of topics. Today is day one of a 3-day set of training on custom menus. If anyone can make sense and make custom menus work in the FileMaker platform, it's Nick Hunter. We'll jump to him shortly. I've got my schedule, as you can see right here on screen. The upcoming schedules today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Nick Hunter with the custom menus. And then Thursday and Friday, we're going to start a more recurring conversation on FileMaker Server, kind of the deployment part of the conversation. So we're going to do 2 days, Thursday and Friday, with Jacob Taylor and myself. We'll be talking about FileMaker Server and FileMaker Cloud. We'll be demoing some stuff, but it'll be kind of an open Q&A. So I need you to have questions ready to go. And if you want your question answered, like some people come to me at the top of the hour, like we've already been here for 55 or 58 minutes, and they ask this like really important question that's like a 20-minute question to answer, and they give me 2 minutes to answer it. And so that's not good. So if you would like your question answered, you want to be assured we will answer your question, shoot your question to support@rcconsulting.com, say live stream question, put the word live stream in the title. Otherwise, someone will just like send it to the server people and they will answer it for you immediately. But if you want a more detailed, more articulated conversation in video like this, right, then you can ask it during the broadcast if you're here, or you can send us the question in advance and we will have that, and that way we can do that. So, and then on Monday, you can start to see this right here. On Monday, March 29th, it's reskinning your FileMaker UI in 1 hour or your money back. Nick guarantees to return your money that you spent on this live stream with us. He will personally break out his wallet and pay each of you if you don't feel you've had a good investment for that 1 hour time period. So your money back guarantee, or you'll learn something new. That's very good. So cool. All right, so that's that. If you want to support this channel, who are we, what are we doing, and why do we care? You go to fmtraining.tv, right? You can see that right here. You can select the live training tab, current courses, the bundles. We have individual courses. We don't sell them individually anymore. The reason is we have too many courses. It's kind of unwieldy because there's a lot to the FileMaker platform. It's not, people say, oh, it's low code, no code, okay? It's low code, no code if you've been here for using it for about a month. After that, there's code involved, and you need training on the code. So that's what that's all about. So if you're interested in that, check out our training. The bundles are right here. Check out one of the 2 bundles. I'm going to move Nick out of the way. We have a complete FileMaker training bundle right here, which includes all the training, a special version of our FM Starting Point solution, and a full copy, a 1-year subscription for FileMaker Pro. It gets you totally covered, and you're totally legal for at least a whole year. If you want just our video training because you already have FileMaker, you don't need this special CRM, then you want this option right here. Click on them and you can learn more, and then pay online, and it's handled that way. So with that in mind, let's see. So I'm going to jump over here to Nick. I'm going to double click. I'm going to look at Nick. Nick is there. He's marginally good looking, but he is French. We cannot hold that over his head, right, Nick? So, all right. So yeah. So we're all staring at you, Nick. So 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us today, and so for this finally the custom menu thingy. It will be kind of interesting to see how you guys react to this. First of all, I'd like to ask you guys who never ever start playing with the custom menu in the audience here. So go. It's time to
fess up for who's guilty.
Yeah, never,
Scott Kane hasn't.
Stu, nope. Okay, so play. Okay, pretty much okay, everybody. I should have asked who did, but if I asked who did, I might have nobody answering. Okay, so yeah, 2-3 times only. Yeah, okay, so yeah, because it's when you open the custom menu, you say, okay, what the heck is going on, right? So, and it's comprehensible. It's like the first time you experiment the value list. When you open that for the first time, you said, what the heck? So, but value list, you need value list much more than custom menu. I mean, you could live without custom menu, but you cannot live without custom value list. So you work more to understand the value list, right? So let's do the same for the custom menu. So why I brought the value list in the middle is because both things came at the same time, and you will see that the UI the FileMaker has for that looks like extremely similar, okay? And how they work, both things work the same way. And I mean the construction, how to build custom menu works the same way as to build value list, right? So that's why I brought them together, because they share the same kind of philosophy, which is backwards, right? So it's so that's why I came here. But I'm not going to trash the custom menu, because at least they are there. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, we don't, they are there. And I'm not going to trash this. What I'm going to do is try to encourage Claris /FileMaker /Claris to improve that, and to improve it, and to make it better but it's complicated. Okay, it's complicated for Claris for multiple reasons. First of all, because they have to do that. They have to share that with Mac and PC, Mac and Windows, and they have to share that with. In some ways, they have to share the menu with WebDirect. In some ways, for who knows WebDirect, knows what I'm talking about. You have the menu on WebDirect. In some ways, custom menu also have an incidence in FileMaker Go, because you will learn that some of their natural FileMaker behavior, like status toolbar and stuff like that, are related to the custom menu, and that makes the thing nervous. That gets the people nervous, is because you interfere with the natural behavior of FileMaker when you play with the custom menu. So I'm going to explain you all of this during this 3 days. So I took 3 days. Then we have the time to explain things. I don't want to rush anything, right? We have the time. We have all our time, right? So I'm not going anywhere, right? So let's switch to my screen right quick here. And
then Kyle Williams is here, so we know that the SQL JSON department is being fully staffed.
Okay, the custom menu JSON SQL.
There we go.
Yeah.
Go this way, or go that way, or turn this way and go that way. There we go.
Okay. So. Okay, custom menu. So maybe for first, I'm going to create a new file, and brand new, and tell you that. You see my tax here. So it's tax day next month, right? So it's better to be ready. So let's say custom menu. Okay, custom menu. And so this is it. So we don't care about this. Just bring this here. Okay. So custom menu. So when you start a fresh what's the name, a file, you have the custom menu here. So you can go here in custom menu, but you can go manage here. You have the custom menu here. So you have two ways to go. In tools, right? But if you don't show the tool menu because you don't have you don't want to show that, you can go in File, Manage, Custom Menu. That's the same thing. So first, what you need to know. So during those 3 days, I'm not going to enter any specification about localization. Okay. I'm not going to talk about multi-language files or whatever. I'm not going to enter that. This is another topic. This is much more complicated than than anything else. So I'm not going to combine. I'm not going to talk about multi-language. Okay, but when you start the menu, you have by default the standard FileMaker menu. So, okay, so when you start here, you start with the standard FileMaker menu, and this one is not. You cannot delete. Why? Is because you can't. You can't delete the menu because you cannot have no menu. Okay, I mean you could, but you can edit those. You can have no menu if you create a custom menu. But this one you cannot delete, you cannot duplicate. You cannot edit, duplicate, delete is not possible. This is a standard menu of FileMaker. So pretty much when you start, because FileMaker need a menu somewhere. So this one is not editable. So now, let's say you want to create your own custom menu, and this is where the problem happens. This is where the problem starts. This is where nobody knows how to start. Okay, because when you create a menu here, you start adding menus here, and you can see here. Yeah, it's cool. Where is the file menu? Where is the edit menu? Where is the view menu? Where is the record menu? Where is the there's nothing useful here. Okay, for now, style, spelling, size, a menu size, a menu hosts, right? What is this, right? So you cannot do anything when you create. When you're here and you say create, you're there and you stop. You click here, and then you can start a new menu here. You can start here the menu. Okay, so it's this is what makes the thing uncomfortable for people. Is when you start, you don't know where to start. So you add a menu here. There's nothing that you can add here, and what you can add is only so you can have the start with the standard FileMaker menu here. Okay. So let's say I want to start with the file, the edit. So you can start with the file, and then it opens you this, and you arrive there, and then you don't know what to do. So look how many windows you have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So look the mess. Okay, look the mess. Okay. So let's not do this. Okay. Let's do differently. Let's do something that you are going to understand. Okay.
Here, actually, let me just tell you my frustration with him, and I'll let you go. But my frustration is that whenever I'm building stuff, I'm in a hurry. I'm like trying to get it done. And when I do almost anything else in the FileMaker platform, most things, I can do them quickly, and it's intuitive enough that I get it. When I come in here, if I'm in a hurry, I am screwed automatically. You have to handle this. Like Nick's got 3 hours set up for this. If we can go very slowly through it, which will make more sense because you have time for your brain to absorb. But if you're like, got to get this done, I got 1 hour, I got to get this done, 1 hour, and you're like, and like your head explodes. So, yeah, so yeah, you can't be in a rush doing this. I think would be my tip.
Yeah. So here, how I'm handling this. This is how I'm using the custom menu, and maybe that's why I like it, because it's easy. So I don't care about this. I don't care about this right now. I don't care. I go there, So because this is the menu set, right? It's the group where you have all the menus, right? So, and this is the custom menu itself. It's the file, the edit, the view, the insert. So I'm going to custom menu and say, okay, let's start. I want to create a file menu, because this is the first one. I want to create a file menu, and this is a file. Let's say this is FileMaker. Okay, FileMaker. This is my file menu, and then I'm going to I need an edit menu. Okay, and I'm doing this is the edit Nick. Okay, and let me create an insert menu. Okay, same here. It's the insert Nick. And what else? We have file, edit, view. Oh, I forgot the view menu. So the view menu is here. So I'm going this, and I say, okay, let's put the Nick view in the view Nick. Doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it matters how it doesn't matter here how it is, but it will matter. Let's keep it that way. It's reversed. Let's keep it that way. Tell you that doesn't matter here. And I want to format. Okay, so the format is funky. Format funky. Format is not here. Okay, format is not there. Okay, so another way, say, okay, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I don't have the format. So yeah, but you can start with the empty menu, right? Let's talk about the format later, okay? Let's not talk. Let's the format menu. It's a special menu. Let's skip it for now. And I want a record menu, okay? I want a record, the record menu, record me, and also, and here another problem, because yes, you have a record, but when you are in find mode, it becomes a request. So requests happen on find mode, and record happen on browse mode. So if you don't add a request menu in your custom menu, you end up with no menu at all when you switch on find mode. This is another thing where FileMaker sucks completely, because, I mean, Claris, because how you know that if you don't have a guy like me telling you? I mean, does it says,
this is simple. This training is mandatory for everyone who uses FileMaker. Mandatory training with Nick. Sorry.
So I want both. I want both, and here, so I have the file, edit, insert, view, record, requests, right? And there's no script menu here. We have the help. I can add the help. Let's add the help here. And the script menu, you understand why? Is because it's not a custom. It's not customizable. The tool is not a menu. It cannot be customized, and the script cannot be customized, but it can be added or removed. And the format menu is very special. So for now, I have those things. This. Okay. Those are my menu sets. Okay. Now I can go back to the custom menu set. Those are my custom menus. Okay. Those. And those are the set where I'm going to gather all my custom menus together. For example, create a one, and I'm going to call that next menu. Okay. Inside, now you can see, I have plenty of stuff now. I have much more. Oh, I have my file nick, my edit nick, my insert. Oh, okay. So now I know what I have to do here, right? I know what I have to do here. I want nick, because now I can select multiple. I want nick, I want all of those, okay? I want all the nicks, I want all of those, okay? Select. And of course, I want to reorganize them. Remember I said, okay, insert was reverse. So here it is important. Here it is important to put the view first and the insert, because it's view insert. Otherwise, it will show up a reverse, okay? This is where in the edit custom menu set, this is where you're going to say the order: file, edit, view, insert, record, request. And you see this one, the help, it has a little lock here. Why? Is because this one has to be at the end. It will never be, you cannot put the help menu at the, you cannot say file, help, edit. No, it's not possible. Help will always be at the end. Always be at the end. Okay. So that's why you have a little lock here, because this one, you will never be able to move it. I can move this one, but this one I can't. Okay. So now I say, okay, Nick, what about the format menu and the script menu? Okay, yeah, no problem. Those are already prepared for you here in the brackets. Remember when I first launched the file and I start editing the custom menu, those there, all the nick menu were in there. I added them, and then now they show up here. But you have here, you have the script menu, you have the window menu, and the format menu. They are here already because they are You can show them and hide them, but you cannot customize them. You can make them appear or disappear, but you cannot say, "Oh, I want a different script menu." You can. So I want the format, I want the script, I want the window. I want the window menu, script menu, and I want the format menu. Okay. So I want those three, right? So now I can have those. So I can put my insert format, and I can put my scripts, windows. Now I have kind of a FileMaker menu set full. I have a pretty much a perfect replication of both. One is missing, and I forgot it, but I can put now. It's the FileMaker Pro Advanced menu, or the FileMaker Pro Advanced, or the FileMaker Pro menu. So here it is. You can customize it. So this will be the FileMaker Pro Advanced, the FileMaker Pro Advanced menu. And this one I'm putting, so see this menu here. So I create this FileMaker Pro Advanced Nick. Now in my custom menu here, in my menu set, okay, I'm adding my FileMaker Pro Advanced menu, and bam, now you see another lock, because the FileMaker Pro Advanced menu cannot be other place than at the beginning. It must be here. Okay, it must be here. It cannot be somewhere else. I cannot move that somewhere else. I cannot have file, edit, FileMaker Pro Advanced, insert. No, I can't. Like the help. The help is always at the end, and the FileMaker Pro Advanced, this menu here always at the beginning. Yes, the same for Windows, David. David Angel said, is it the same? Can you that can be your app name? Ask Moki. No, it cannot, and that is the. It cannot be another name. So you can change the appearance of the name here. You can override it. See, you can override the default. That is the answer to Moki. I know. It frustrated me even more than you can imagine. I'd love to remove that FileMaker Pro stuff and put my own, which makes sense to make it like it appears like a real custom application. But no, Clarice will say no. We pleasing you? Heck no. We like to pain you. So okay, so that's pretty much what they think. Anyway, no, I'm exaggerating, but they look. It will take them maybe 10 minutes to change it, and they don't do it, so it's frustrating. Maybe at some point somebody explained me that there's some problem with the what's the name? They have problem with the system that won't understand.
Well, it might be an Apple requirement on the Mac to put.
Yeah, I think it's an Apple requirement that you cannot change the appearance of the name of the application here. That means because if you change the name of FileMaker Pro, the app itself, you know what I mean? If you go there and you change the app name here, it will change the menu as well. So, I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know. Look, so now I have pretty much a very good replication of FileMaker, the standard FileMaker menu. Let's try it. So this is a standard. See, this is a standard. And if I switch to Nick, nothing changed, and they're the same, right? Nick, standard. So now it's time for you to learn about something else. So now that we have, because this is something that put your ravioli in evolution. So, they could make that more easy for people, but they don't. There's many ways you can install menus in the layout in FileMaker. Right? First, the easiest first to do is to just go in the layout and say you want to change it, right? But let's say you want to. Let's start with the beginning. Let's say you want the entire solution, with a, a different menu. You want the entire solution to have a different menu. You don't want the standard menu for the entire solution. You want a Nix menu for the entire solution. So here what you do, you go to the Manage Custom menu. As soon as you created your menu set name here, right? You go there and you set the default menu. The default menu set for this file will be now Nix menu. And you press OK. So now automatically, all your solution now has this menu as default. And this is what that means. When you go to a layout here, what happened?
No, I'm groaning because I don't. Does anyone not understand that you can manage that with your startup script, which is really where you should do that, right? I mean, I understand you did it there, but I mean, I guess that's assuming that people don't write scripts. Like if you're like doing no code, like you're treating FileMaker like no code, then you don't code any scripts, and so you want to default to that. I get that, but in most every application, you're going to handle the menu. The menu that you're going to go to is based upon whatever criteria, and you're going to handle that during the startup script, right?
Yeah. But we start slowly. So we start bunny and we get up. Okay. So yeah, of course. But this is if you have a menu, if you have a solution, and you don't care about, there's no condition on which menu you want to use, but you want to use your own on all the layouts, you go to the custom menu and you change here. Okay. The default menu set for this file would be Nix menu. Okay. So, and then here in the layout options, okay, you can change here and say, okay, here what that means. I changed the menu set default, the file default I changed with Nick. So now, by default, when you create a new layout, okay, when you create a new layout, by default it says file default. So it will be Nix menu because my file default is Nix menu. That's the default for the file. So all the new layout will be automatically with this. Okay, by the file default. Now you say, okay, yes, I don't want the world solution to be, I don't want the world solution to be with a custom menu. I want the world solution to be standard, but I want this layout, the layout number 2, I want this layout to have Nix menu. So now you see that this layout here has Nix menu, and the one before has file default, right? Or it can be another menu, right? So this is how you do. So if you want to make your menu to be a default for the entire file, you do here. Otherwise, you pick up layout by layout. So now let's dig up a little bit more into this menu business here. Okay. So so now you learn how to create your own set. Okay. So now I want to create variants of this set. I want the Nix. So I want the Nix menu admin. Okay. This is Nix menu admin. And now I want to make a a Nix menu, but user, basic user, because you have admin people and you have basic user people. So let's make change here. Like for example, here this is when you open this, when you go there and you open this, this is where people are like, oh my freaking God, what the hell is what the hell is going on here? This is a menu name, but it's not the menu title. I mean, you can put here whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't care. This is the name of the menu you will see in this UI here, in the Manage Custom menu. It pretty much the name is the name of the field it's not obviously the same as the name of the label. You know what I mean? You can put whatever you want. So when you edit this, by default here, okay, so this is the name of the menu, and you can put a comment here. So, okay, this is for admin people, okay, for example. So you have a comment here, and now you can see the comments here. See, you can see comments here. So, which is kind of cool. That this is like looks like managed database. Okay, looks like the field management here. Okay, pretty much the same behavior. And so you have the menu name, and you have the comments here. Now here you have the menu title, and this is where it starts to be like, oh my gosh. Okay, so you can override it. You can have the defaults. So why this menu has the defaults records? Okay, because when I create the menu, I started with a standard FileMaker menu. I start with this. I could have started with a completely empty menu where nothing here, and you don't have a default because it's completely new. But here I said, no. I want to start with the record menu. So you say, okay, since you started with the record menu, I put the default name as record, which to me, excuse me, Clarice, if you're listening, doesn't make any freaking sense. Why you don't just have one unique, field, and you put by default records? Okay, I understand, but you don't have, you have the default and the override title. Why that complexity? Why you don't get rid of this? Leave me this, and I specify what I want, and I do what I want. Why default? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any freaking sense. But let's be honest here. This UI is started with FileMaker 3.0 or 4.0. I don't remember. This is 27 years old, and they didn't change anything. And okay, so don't make any. Okay, I want to point out to you what doesn't make sense to me. Then you can understand now how it works. Because I told you it doesn't make sense. Now you know how it works. Because you started and you put the default records, and and it doesn't. And now I can override. I don't want that to be record. I want that to be contacts. Because that will be a contact menu. It's a contact menu. It's not a record menu. So I changed the title of the menu, that will appear here. So now I want to change the name of the menu. It's not records now, it's contacts. Okay, and I can put a comment here. I can put based on records. Okay, for example, based on records. And on the record menu, okay, based on records menu. Okay, so now here, so now you know what that means. Okay, of course you can have a calculation here. You can put whatever calculation. You can put if the weather is not good today, put contacts. If the weather is good, put good contact. I don't know. It's whatever. You have a specified. You can every time you can specify. You can put a calculation. Okay. And here is when like, oh my gosh, what this? What is this? Install when one? What the hell is going on here? Okay. Install when one and include in mode. Okay, there's a lot of digest here. It's like, oh my gosh, install, not install. What the heck is going on here? So let's experiment this context here now. Okay. So I said in this layout that I want mix menu. So now, bam, the menu here. Let me hide this for a moment. The menu here is contacts now. Okay, it's contact, right? Correct? Okay, because I renamed it. So if I renamed it. So if I name it in here, if I name it good contacts, and I say okay, now it's good contacts, right? Okay, that's the title of the menu. Title. Okay, so it's cool. It's kind of look. It's kind of cool, right? It's not like oh my god. It's kind of cool. So let's put and now here install when say one. So we all know in FileMaker 1 0, right? The Boolean answers. One is true, zero is false. So let's put zero. Install win zero. Okay. What happened here? Bam. Oh, where's my contact menu? Oh, it's gone. It's completely gone. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's put back one here because it's gone. So what FileMaker wants to do with this now? Oh, it's back. So what FileMaker wants to do here is to tell you that by default it is installed by default. Install when they should have said if this is empty, they should have said display condition, display when, not install when. It's terminology doesn't make any sense. It doesn't give you any clue of what's happening here. Okay, install when. Install what? What are you installing? You're not installing anything. You're displaying it or not displaying it. I mean, they could work on this. So let's say I want to display it. Let's do something. Let's do something here. Let's say I'm going to create a global field with let's say I have a logged in name. Okay, I have a logged in name. It's a global field, and let's say this field is filled up at the beginning. When you start the solution, you have the name of the guy logged in. So, and let's pretend that the guy logged in, okay, here. So let's make it here. So that the guy logged in. And let's pretend the guy logged in is Nick. And now I say, okay, I want this menu here, the contact menu. I want the contact menu to say, okay, if this equal Nick, I don't have the Nick. I don't have the if. Let's say custom menu, logged in user is Nick. Put it there. If it's Nick, okay. So I change it and I put back the menu. So now it's there. You see, it's there. Nick is there. If I say Rick, okay. So this is where another thing happened. You need to reinstall, you need to refresh the menu. Okay. So let's refresh the menu doing that. This and this. Bam. Contact is not there. Because here the menu, see, if I put Nick, I go to this layout, I come back, bam, contacts is here. If I put Rick and I go away and I come back, bam, contact is not here. So you show and hide the menu, okay? You show and hide the menu with this condition here, okay? So you put whatever you want here. You can specify the calculation you want. But to change the menu, it cannot be changed, when if you have to refresh not refresh, but you have to maybe that's why they call that install, but you need to put the menu there. You need to refresh the menu. Okay, so you can do it by just going somewhere else and coming back. Okay, or you can use, here we go, a menu, and then that will be, you have this install menu set. That's how they call it. So you can install the menu set again. Okay, So you have a menu here. You have a scripts that do that for you. You install the menu set and that refresh it, demonstration. So I put Rick here and he's not there. So now let's put Nick here, okay? And let's run this script here. Now the contact's here. If I put back Rick and I run the menu again, the script again, the menu is gone, okay? I put Nick, I refresh the menu, bam, it's back, okay? So so it's so the what's the name? So I'm not following too much what happened. Question in title name here is the character limit number. Luca, credo de sì. Credo che sì. That's a limitation number. I think there's no limitation in number, that you can put all the number you want. You can put as many characters you want, but it won't show all. Let's try it. To be honest with you, I never tried it, so let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try something like this. See, I think the limit will be that the last menu show up. I think that the limits that the last. Let's continue. Put more of this here. I think the last. Yes, see, it cuts. So the limits will be that the menu here, it's the help menu must stay in the window. Okay, that the limits. The help menu is there. Okay, so that was the limit of this. So so pretty much FileMaker won't tell you anything here. It will let you put as many characters you want, but it won't show up, which makes sense. Which makes sense. But you notice that you can rename a menu on the fly. Okay, you don't need to refresh the menu to name it. That means if you have a what's the name here, let's say the name of the name of the menu here, you have you have this, for example, and you say you want this, for example, okay, you want this logged in name, okay, and %, okay, and you want this, for example, you want this, okay. So and you want your menu to be like this, okay. So now it's Nick's contacts, but if I change, that will be Rick's contacts, right? Oh, why? Oh, because yeah. Why did that anyway? Yeah, and you need yeah, he takes the name. Oh yeah, because Rick doesn't show up. Ha. So see, I have a conflict here. So that's why. I have the conflict with this one. So yeah. So normally it should change. No, it doesn't want. Okay, never mind. Okay, I thought it would be it. It will do it, but you need to refresh even if you name it. It's okay. It's fine. I thought it will do it, but sometimes you assume things and it's not happening. So anyway, you saw that what you can do here, but you can still refresh the menu here, with the script, if you have the script. But you can do this if you want, right? You can do something customized like this with the name of the what's the name, the name of the guy that is logged in. Question: do shortcuts like Command F works if you have taken on file in the menu? No. I'm going to arrive at these questions. Prego, Luca, prego. Yeah, I'm going to arrive to those questions. Moki asked for the shortcut, but let's continue a little bit here. I'm going to arrive to the shortcuts. It's a 3-day course, right? But I want to explore everything with you here and show you. So now we explore about the title thing here, and we explore about the browser. Well, because I want you guys to know everything about this, because in the next days I'm going to show you extremely advanced and very cool application of all of this, right? So how you make disappear things, and how you make deactivate things and not disappearing and stuff like that, right? So we named here this, and so now I want to rename this. Okay, so that will be fun. Okay. For now, I really ask you to forget this for now. Okay, this is kind of this is voodoo, and you need to be initiated to the practice of voodoo before you can understand that. Okay, it's even it took me some time to understand that, to be honest with you. Um, I don't want to be new records. I want that to be new contacts. I want that to be duplicate contact, delete contact, etc. So you, of course, you have the default name, and this is not where you change the name. No, it would have been very, very easy. No. You have to override the default behavior. Okay, I'm overriding the default behavior and say, okay, I want that to be new contact. Okay, that want that to be. And this I want to be delete, duplicate, delete, delete all contacts. Go to contacts, refresh window, show or omit contacts, omit contacts, omit multiple, modified, sort contacts, unsort, replace field content, and revert contact. Okay, so I changed the name here. I changed the name of the items now. So by override the thing here, if you try here to rename from here, you will have you forget about it will be impossible. But here, this is where you rename. For now, okay, I am keeping the same shortcut. I'm not talking about shortcut right now. Okay, so I will. I know Kyle cannot resist to anticipate, but I'm going to talk about the shortcut before after, because it's important. You have some limitation here. You have obvious limitation, and I'm going to show you why. So you rename the item here. Okay, so now it's new contact, duplicate contact, delete. But you see that I kept the same shortcuts here, right? And so the shortcuts here are editable. Okay, so the shortcuts are fully editable, and the command F here as well. Actually, I'm going to show you now that. So now you saw how you rename things. So I'm going to show you that you can remove items from a custom menu, and I want to start to remove items because I don't want people to go find mode, layout mode, browse mode. I don't want, right? But now I want to remember what I've done before. This is for admin people. So admin people, I want them to go there, but I don't want non-admin people to go there. That's why I said now, okay, I want to create another menu set, and I'm going to modify some of those menus. I'm going to modify edit, and I'm going to modify contacts. So I select the two menus. This is a menu. Menu set, it's the block. This is a menu set. This is a menu. This. Okay. This is a menu set. Okay. So I want a new menu set, but I want to edit those two. I'm going to make modification on those two. So I duplicate them. And those are edit nick user, right? Users. And this is contact nick users. Okay. So now I have two edit. I have the edit nick and the edit nick user. So I want this to be, and I can rename them. This is nick admin, okay, and this here is nick admin. Then we can see them. Nick admin and nick user. So in the nick user, I'm going to remove things. I don't want them. No, not edit. Sorry, It's not the edit. I want to is the view is the view menu. So this is the admin, and this is the admin, that the users. Okay. The view menu, I don't want those, and I don't want this one, right? And yeah, I don't want them to go table views. I don't want them to customize. I don't want them to have this. I don't want them to have all of this. Okay, I want them to have this. That's it. That's what I want. I remove things, right? And so now I have two new set. And in the contacts, users, I don't want them to do this. They cannot create. They cannot delete, right? They can show all, they can omit, they can modify. Oh, by the way, this, no. They can do that. No. Okay, so, see, I have a kind of a restricted menu. So now I have two menus here, right? Two new. So now, that because and the others, I want the others to be the same. Insert, that okay, and view, I have a new view. Edit, it's okay. They can copy paste and stuff like that. So okay, so now I want to create. So now I have two different. My difference will be the difference between the two menu set will be those two menus. Okay, this one and this one. Okay. So I go there and I duplicate this menu set here. Next menu admin, I duplicate it. And I renamed it users. It's not admin, it's users now. And you can see here the view menu, I was using admin, and the contacts, I was using admin. I don't want to use this. I want to use here the new view user. I want to use the new view user. And I remove this one. And for the contacts here, I want to use the contact users, and I remove the admin. Okay. So now I have two menu set. And now I said in this layout here, I don't want menu admin, I want menu user, right? And of course, now I have my menu here. So file, edit, view, blah, blah, blah. See, I don't have the go to browse mode, layout mode, whatever. Okay. And I have the contact. Oh, I cannot create new contact. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. Of course, so that is what, so when I do that, I have removed fundamental feature of FileMaker, what we call fundamental feature of FileMaker. Yeah. New record is gray now. See, new record is gray. Delete record is gray. I cannot do anything. I cannot create a new record. Why? Because I removed the menu. So the status toolbar, everything on the status toolbar here relies on the menu. So you see here, I didn't remove salt contact, so the salt contact is still there, right? But if I go in my custom menu and I go there, and in the contact users, I remove salt, right? The salt button is gray. So everything that is here, right, now it's related to the custom menu. Everything. If I remove share, I have share. It's there. I have share. Let's say I remove share. If I remove share from the file and I remove sharing here, I just remove that. Bam, bam, share is gone. I cannot do that anymore. So you see, so the Stu said toolbar counterintuitive, but maybe useful. I'm not okay. The toolbar, I use that for my development. I use that for the development process. It's cool to have access to those things right away for development, but I don't rely on them for users. Okay. Something, I don't rely on this. Something else I want to show you that that could be useful for you is that let's say I'm putting back another menu set here, right? And you see now they back those because I have put back. I have a new menu set with those options. I can create new, duplicate, delete. So so those are here. I can find again. I can go find mode. The other one here, you can delete, create, and you cannot go find mode. That's why this is disappeared. But as you notice here, when you do this, now it said new contact, delete contact, sort contact. So the menu bar now rely on what is here. You know what I mean? Okay, so you got the point here about the naming here. So before we go, because it's 2 p.m. already.
Yeah, we need to think about landing the airplane here. So
yeah. So before we go, you notice that the share menu is not there yet, right? The share menu, not the share, the singer, the share menu is still not there because I have deleted from the file nick, which is shared between those two. In this admin, I have file nick. In this user, I have file nick. The only difference between those two menus is this, right? So if I go to the file nick and I put back, the share menu. Where's the share? Oh, it's somewhere. Okay. So anyway, if I it's the same menu, so it should be there, right? Sub menu. Sorry. Yeah, share. Yeah. So you will need to learn about this. That's why I took 3 days because you have sub menu, you have menu, you have it's okay. So if I put back, BIM is there now. Okay, because I have back.
But that.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Keep going. Is that about it?
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it for now. I don't want to go too far. Tomorrow we are going to. Okay, I can tell you what we are going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to explore a little bit more here. We are going to explore the shortcuts and the actions, and this, install when, because this is when you install the menu. This is when you install the menu item. So just before we land. Just a recap of the naming convention here. The bar on top here, the block of menus, we call that a menu set. The menu itself, it's a custom menu. And this inside the menu, like view as list, is a menu item. So here you install the menu, the custom menu, and here you install the menu item, right? So this is what you do. Okay, so that's why you have multiple install when, which is a nightmare to understand, because they keep, this. We never do that, two different fields doing two different things with the same name without any explanation, right? We never do that. Anyway, so that's all for today, folks. I think it's enough for you to digest, and tomorrow we are going to explore more until I'm going to show you a real world application in detail. Okay. So, and I hope you can now start today. You can just start and create your own menu and experiment, based on what you learned today.
Cool. Well, it has been an awesome day. Once again, it's Monday, day one of 5 days of awesome FileMaker training. And so we appreciate Nick's coming in here. Once again, reminder, the upcoming broadcast schedule is going to be tomorrow and Wednesday with Nick, and then Thursday and Friday, open Q&A. If you have questions about FileMaker Server, Ellen already sent me one that I don't know that we're going to be able to answer too much. We don't use that much terribly Active Directory. I guess she does. I will ask Jacob to look in that a little bit. But yeah, you have to be careful with Active Directory not to lock yourself out of your file. So because if you suppress that and the Active Directory system isn't online, then you have no way of getting back in the file. So there was a couple changes in that. So we'll be talking about that on Thursday and Friday. But if you have questions about FileMaker Server, FileMaker Cloud, shoot us the questions to support RC Consulting. If you have questions about the custom menus, you want to ask a question, don't do it at this point on Discord. If it's 1 to 2 o'clock Pacific time when we're broadcasting, you can talk to us on Discord. Outside of that, we're not watching Discord, so send it to us at support@RC Consulting. It'll get triaged through our built-in email FileMaker system, which allows us to direct it and handle it properly with our team. Not on Discord, right? Because people go like, hey, why aren't you answering the question? That's because Discord's not tech support for this company. So there you go. So just a reminder to everyone on that. Very exciting. So I appreciate it, and we'll catch everyone tomorrow. Nick, you be back tomorrow?
Maybe. No, I will.
All right, very good, Nick. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Bye.
And the guys just stepped up the whole way. Calm, cool, collected the quarterback. Great read, good patience. More importantly, great job up front protecting this quarterback to give you a chance. And that's all you can ask for.
Trying to rally down 10. 9:25 to go here in the fourth. Motion by Amendola from the left. Brady takes the shotgun snap. Stands in, throws it left for Amendola. Reaches up and snacks a high throw and lands inside the 10. Rolling to the 9. Ball slightly behind him, but Danny makes the grab.